This shirt is giving Marilla. And speaking of Marilla, I'm going to turn myself into my own grandma. Today will be a trip down the memory lane. Today will be a trip down the memory lane, not just because I am going to be thinking about all the cute grannies from my village that used to wear headscarves and shirt dresses to go shopping. By the way, guess where I'm from? It will also be because I'll be using the first sewing pattern that I've ever bought for myself. And this is it. This is the first this is the first sewing pattern I've ever purchased for myself. And I wish I could say that the shirt dress that I made out of it is still with us, but sadly it suffered from severe case of seam appendicitis, and it did not survive her first meeting with the washing machine. I didn't secure the seams properly because I didn't even have a serger back then, and I didn't understand the concept of zigzagging the seams for some reason. But I've learned since then, and I want to try out this pattern again. I want to see if I can make it any better, and I'll see if I still recommend this pattern, because I really, really loved this when I first bought it. Let's go!
Let's do it.
Today I have a very special guest who's going to keep me company in my sewing room. This is Lara. She's a German Shepherd. Did you know that they come in white? I had no idea, but she's a German Shepherd. And we take care of her every now and then when her family goes on holidays. They are from Slovakia, I think. Whenever they go to see their family, especially around Christmas, they usually cannot take the dog with them. So we have the pleasure and the honor of taking care of her. Sadly, whatever we do, she does still miss her family. She's always a little bit sad when she's with us. You can see it in her eyes. She's an absolute sweetheart and very, very protective of her family and even of us when she stays with us. So she's an extremely good dog. It's always a pleasure to have her. Pleasure for us, not so much for Pinky, who is a little bit skeptical. But this time when Lara was here a little bit longer, he did start to warm up to her. Not so much that we could say that they're friends, but he started to tolerate her, let's just say that much. This particular pattern that I'm using today is a great sewing pattern for beginners. I was so happy when I bought it for the first time. And this time I did make it according to the instructions just to see if I still like it as much as I did before. The only thing I regret doing is not changing the seam allowances, because the 1.5 centimeter seam allowances I feel are a little bit too cumbersome and too big, especially when making neck facings. I remember having that problem the first time I was sewing this dress, and I had it this time as well, that the neck facing didn't really seem to fit the neckline. But I know that this problem often goes away if you take down the seam allowances on the neck and the neckline to 0.5 centimeter. Things seem to fit into place better if you do take your seam allowances down to 0.5 centimeter. Other than the seam allowance, the pattern is absolutely brilliant. The fit is pretty loose, there is some ease in there, so it's really easy to make a dress that fits you. I am probably going to make some minor adjustments to the bodice later and take it in a little bit, because I do like the more fitted look of the dress. But other than that, I recommend it 10 out of 10. At whatever stage of your sewing journey you are, you're going to love this sewing pattern.
Stop leaking your butthole. Come on. This is me, and this is Pinky. And this is the dress. Pinky, did you enjoy making it with me? Did you have fun? No, because Lara was here. And this is the very disappointing reveal of the dress that I've been making it the whole time. Look at this collar. It's so cute. And the slightly gathered sleeves. I feel like such a good housewife wearing this dress. And just like that, I turned myself into a 100% good housewife. Don't look at the mess. I promise I didn't make a soup. In here. Yes. Oh, what was that? Isn't she lovely? Just like your grandma. Granny loves you!